Now start your kids' coding journey with Lucid Study app. We are offering free coding classes for app subscribers. Then what are you waiting for? Download Lucid Study app from Play Store. Let's do coding. Hello children, welcome to Lucid Study. This is Indira. In this modern technical world, you all love to play games using mobile phones, and you are going to watch animated stories, and you are downloading apps. So what is behind that? So all this is done based on computer. So the term computer uses another thing which is called as computer programming. So how is computer programming done? Using coding. So when you are allowed to play games, why don't we create a game? So let us observe how to do it. So let us start with a coding. So before going to start with the coding, here we are saying that all the applications of computer applications, like when you are seeing the apps, so those are computer applications. So these applications, those are made with coding. So this computer, so what is computer comprises of? So it comprises of the input devices, process unit and output devices, as you all may know. So what is a computer programming? A computer programming is writing a set of instructions for a computer to execute and give the processed output. So this set of instructions are typically used to solve a problem or to make a larger problems into a simpler ones. Or it can also be used whatever we want, iterative methods. Those iterative methods, it is going to make it very easy. So as we have said that computer programming, it is everywhere. So why it is everywhere? We are using number of applications. So those applications are based upon the computer programming. And here the kids who learn to program, that is the coding, they learn how to communicate with those computers. Computers doesn't understand our language. So computers, they understand their own language, which is called as programming language. So that programming language which we learn, so that can be easily used to communicate with the computers. So where these computers are used? So it is used everywhere, right? So in the art, robots, spaceships, drones and other forms of discovery, and they can be paired up only with the programming. And where is this programming used? So it can be used in music, video games, animations, smartphones, cars, interaction with the barcode scanners and at shopping center where we are not using it, and everywhere we are using this computer applications. So who are going to write this computer programming? Coders are going to write, or programmers are going to write this computer programming. So that programming technique we are going to learn, and the basic we are going to learn. So that is, the coders use different programming languages to communicate instructions to a computer, and with each language specializing in a particular aspect of the program. So you may know it, or you will be understanding by now how we have different programming languages like Java, SQL, and we have Python. So like this we have different languages. So for the children here, we are giving the basics of this computer programming. Previously, we are not having this virtual based learning, but now as the technology is improving, now children also are able to learn this programming with the help of virtual coding. So what is that virtual coding? Let us observe. So coding, it is divided into two types. Okay. So for the children to learn, it is divided into two types. So one, we have block-based coding. So under this block-based coding, we have the scripts, and that scripts, they use the real programming. And we have here text-based coding. So when you take the example of block-based coding, it will be in a simple English language where you should drag and drop, or you can use your own English language and you can make or you can create the program. So if you are understanding here, block-based, here we have different platforms or different websites for this block-based, which are Scratch, Code.org, Blockly, Tinker. So we have different websites. And the text-based coding, when you go to your higher classes, you will learn that text-based coding. Like simple example, if I can give, that is HTML, Java, SQL. So all these, they come under as a text-based coding or real programming. And here what we are learning is a block-based coding. So we have different websites now in this modern technical world. We have Tinker and Make a Code Arcade. So like this, we have different websites. So using those websites, we learn to create our stories, or we learn to create our own apps, or we learn to create our own games. So some people, they say coding is necessary for children, and some people, they say coding is not necessary for children. But here the coding is fun and collaborative learning. Every student in this modern world, they should learn about coding. That is, they should learn some important terms here, like we have algorithms, and we should learn how to make apps, and we should know how the internet works. What do the students gain is, they are going to gain self-confidence when they build their programs on their own talent. So I will create my own program. So how confidently I'll say that? So why I'll say that confidently? Because I have learned a new technique. I have learned a new skill. So that's why I'll be very confident. So what they learn. So kids who are going to code, so what they develop is, they develop a disciplined process for analyzing problems, and they gather the data and they gather the information. They understand the object and distinguish between different solutions and which is the proper solution for that. They are going to learn a number of things. Now start your kids coding journey with Lucid Study app. We are offering free coding classes for app subscribers. Then what are you waiting for? Download Lucid Study app from Play Store. Let's do coding.